shit, and I'm pretty sure everyone here's tired of the shit.
Okay, now I'm doing a video, you know what I'm saying, one of my reactions. Okay, they're talking about a store getting robbed. Now, this happened in Seattle. It was, you know, Pink Gorillas. Let me rewind to the beginning and go all the way to the beginning. Cali, Texas, E&T. Now, shout out to Radical Reggie. I forgot the other guy's name, but shout out to Radical Reggie. I know Radical Reggie. I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Him, Metal Jesus, I fuck with him. Even though I ain't subscribed to their page, I fuck with him.
They're one of the many local businesses dealing with a spike.
Let me go ahead and
tonight, one of their employees was held at gunpoint.
Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman spoke with that employee who had the gun in their face, and she has the latest on it.
CID residents say crime in this area has skyrocketed.
See, now my thing like this is,
you might recognize the store behind me, Pink Gorilla.
I'm more concerned about the people. Are they all right? I don't give a fuck about what got took out the store. Fuck what was in the store. The shit's high as fuck anyway. It don't matter if it's a rarity or a collectible. This shit is dummy high. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean by dummy high? It's just too high to fucking buy the shit. Too expensive. So if a motherfucker got robbed, oh well. You should have bet. I know they got insurance on everything. They gotta have insurance on your store and everything in it. You gotta have insurance because insurance covers everything. Whatever you lose, you get that back 10 times fold. Why would I give a fuck about a nigga taking something out of my store? I'm gonna get it back 10 times fold. And then here's the thing. And then early on through the movie, you're going to hear one guy, the other guy, and shout out to him too, but you're going to hear him say, oh man, that's, you know, man, he's going to clearly try to sell it on eBay. No, he's not going to sell it on eBay. Motherfucker, the shit got serial code numbers on it. It has serial code numbers on everything. You have to literally peel that shit, scrape that shit off because you can't sell it online with those serial codes on it. When this store has everything marked. So when they bring stuff in, it has serial codes on it. So if it's something that's rare and expensive, 9 times out of 10, the serial code number is going to fucking pop up and show up. And they're going to know, okay, wait a minute, this came from such a store. You know what I'm saying? Now the Pokemon cards and the what's name cards, you can easily, unless they're PSA graded, you can pretty much, yeah, man, I opened a pack and got this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I opened a pack and got this. So, yeah, if you still out a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit like that. And then, somewhere in the story, they're going to say, he's going to say that, oh, yeah, I got this. You know, this for, like, we don't know what the case may be. Maybe it is. Maybe he does. Maybe his brother or whoever has a medical problem. How do we know it's not a medical problem? But we're just going to run with what the fuck. Oh, his brother has no medical problem. The dude said that his brother didn't have a medical problem. Okay, we don't know that. We're not in that man's life. We don't know what possessed him to do that. And then if y'all really want to get technical, if y'all so smart, that gun he has in his hand probably, if I'm not mistaken, costs more than everything that's in the, you know, not everything that's in the store, but probably cost. That gun is worth more than anything in that store. As far as like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a PlayStation 3 that's $350. Well, this gun is worth more than that. You know why? Because the gun gives you power. He can go through the whole day just robbing people and come out fat. And I'm not advocating that he does it. I'm not advocating, but I ain't finna say he's sick either. We don't know what's in that man's mind or in that man's mental. Because it's sick for someone to judge someone just because, oh, he came in here and he robbed the place. He's sick. You don't know what the fuck happened. Everybody watched John Q. Remember the movie John Q? Man, we're just trying to save his son. We don't know the situation. We don't know the reason. All we know is that they got robbed. And the 2 people that were in the store, shout out to them too. I'm glad that they didn't get hurt. That's the main thing. Fuck what was in the store. Fuck the hobby. Fuck. Here's my thing. Fuck that hobby. Fuck that store. Fuck all that shit. If it means getting my life took. My life is more important than anything on this fucking earth. So you can miss me with that shit. Okay, back to the...
Let us know that he had it.
He and his co-worker Ash were held at gunpoint.
Just mumbling assurances that we should not make a mistake and do anything brave.
And that's true. Don't. Just give him what he wants. You can get that shit back. I done seen motherfuckers get fired for just doing what the fuck the man with the gun said do. To prevent from getting shot. Here, I'm gonna give it to you. You can get the fuck on.
The man asked Jordan for a PS3 in their display.
See, PS3.
Continues browsing.
$350. Why would he ask for a PS3 when there's PS5 and Xbox Series X? The motherfuckers, them two alone, over $1,000. Why would I ask for an old PS3?
Produce the gun.
That's probably one of the ones that read PS2 and PS1. Why would he ask for that? When he could just get two fucking...
The alleged thief making off with the console, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards he made employees empty from a display case.
See, and they're still sealed. And those are not even old Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Those are recent Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Come on, man. If he really wanted to, he could have just Steinganged their ass and really went for a lot of shit.
In the moment, the concern was, of course...
I don't advocate either side. But you see, I don't know the case. I don't know the reason. Give him what he wants and let him get the fuck on. There's insurance on that shit. There's cameras. There's everything going on. You'll know who he is.
In theft and damages. They've since added cameras.
And the store's been robbed more than once. Ain't no telling what that fucking dude that owns Pink Gorilla's doing. People don't know that part too. There could be karma. Karma's a motherfucker. Karma rules on the head. You could be. Let me tell you something. Let me let you on something. That man that owns that Pink Gorilla could be, because you know what I'm saying, bad stuff don't happen to you just for nothing. There's some people that go through their whole entire life without no bad luck. Then there's some people that's out there doing wrong and they get bad luck happen to them. Like you might lose something, because I believe in that karma. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to right my wrongs. I try to right. You know what I'm saying? All my wrongs, I try to right them, you know what I'm saying? And ask God to forgive me, you know, and I keep fucking up, but I'm not taking no one's life behind it, but I still keep fucking up. So you got to right your wrongs, and you can't judge somebody and say they're sick and they're this and they're that. When I'm sure you're in that same boat or category, it may not be the same. See, your sickness ain't no different. Let's put it like this. The flu ain't no different from a fever. Not treated, not taken care of, it could kill you. So let's get that understood. Oh, well, they're different. The flu is different from the fever. Okay, you're right. Just like gonorrhea is different from syphilis. But they're both a STD. You don't take care of them, guess what happens? It gets worse and worse and worse if you don't go treat it. And with syphilis, you got to catch it right soon before you even fucking, soon as you realize any funny doings on your ding-a-ling, you got to catch it. And then these niggas still be out here raw dick and hoes after they hadn't had syphilis. And gonorrhea and shit. And me, I look for love. That's why I have someone I love. I look for love. I'm not out there fucking everything with a pulse. Y'all forgive me. I'm back here farting, but I'm keeping it real. But I'm just telling you what the, you know what I'm saying? This is, see, my videos, my content creating, I keeps it real. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't front nothing. I don't, none of that. But you see what it is. Now let's go back to the video.
I'm sorry you have to go through this, man. It's really tough that you felt the need to do it.
At this hour, we know police are still actively searching.
You have to fucking comply when there's a gun at your fucking neck or a knife or whatever. Don't play hero. You know what I'm saying? Some people play hero and don't be knowing they can get their life took.
You know, anybody would get held up for video games, man. That's the weirdest thing.
Shit, you can get held up for nothing. There's people that got held up for nothing. Just cause.
You know, Pete Gorilla got...
Like, Radical Reggie can't believe, man, you can get held up for nothing. Nigga just see you and just be like, man, come with me. What? For what? I ain't got nothing to give you. I ain't got nothing. I don't give a fuck. Just come. You know what I'm saying? You be like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Now you trying to fight this motherfucking thing and you got shot. And you didn't have shit for the motherfucker, but just on the strength that he felt like, well, shit, nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can get held for nothing. All I'm trying to get y'all to understand and see is that, man, it's, shit happens, man, and it's bad. It's bad that it happened, but I'm glad that no one got hurt, man. That's what people not understanding. Fuck what was in the store and what got taken. Be thankful and glad that no one got hurt. All you motherfuckers care about is what's in the store. The shit, if common sense, the nigga that owned the Pink Gorilla, the person that owns the Pink Gorilla, pretty much, he has to have insurance. If you can afford them Ring cameras up there that don't mean shit, don't do. Here's the thing about stores. Motherfuckers don't give a damn about no fucking stores. with cameras and shit. A nigga will boldly walk in there barefaced and run out that bitch with a bunch of shit. You got to catch me first. By that time, I done sold everything. If they smart, if you're going to do something crash them like that, I done sold everything. I done stored the money and hid it somewhere. Then I go turn myself in. I do my time, get out. I got money now. When I get out, it's hitting somewhere. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga go store that bitch and come back and be like, I got money now. So, yeah. So by doing that, it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advocating what they're doing is right. I'm just advocating that, hey, it's stupidity at its finest. And we're not understanding that. We're too busy fucking worried about, I can't believe, you know. Hey, look, man, everybody, a thief's going to be a thief, man. A thief is going to be a fucking thief. A crook is going to be a crook. A killer's going to be a killer. A gang member is going to be a gang member. And those who complain about that shit, quit complaining and do something about it. Stop complaining. Because us telling, you should do this or should do that, it ain't going to help the problem because it's going to still happen. You forgot. That's why in the gaming world, I don't even like game systems, to be truthfully honest. I only like my gaming system if I can hack it and get free shit. That's still like stealing too, but it's not, because at the end of the day, life is what you make it, man. You got to fucking think about survival by any means. You know what I'm saying? If I can't afford what the fuck y'all got, but I can sit there, it's like, look, see, and then the ones that are collectors, salute to you. You're a collector. But I'm not finna go buy something just to have a physical copy when I can have a burnt copy of it and just play it anytime I want. Once I'm bored with it, delete it, re-download it again. I can, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, you that got the game, somebody steal your game, dude, you're fucked. See this right here? Let me show you this. This right here. Look, see that? This comes up missing, I gotta go buy another one. It's gonna cost me. But when I got this, it didn't cost me shit. But if I sit there and I lose this, if I lose this, or somebody takes it, I gotta go get another one. It comes out of my pocket. But if I gotta download it into my system, you steal my system, I know you stole it because I won't see the system no more. But this game, it can easily get stolen and I won't even know it's missing. All I'm saying is that this is, let's get back to the video, but all I'm saying is that get it by, here's my thing. Wrong for robbing the store, but get it by any means. Wrong for robbing the store, but get it by any means. But don't hurt nobody to get it. He didn't have to pull a gun out. He could have just walked in there, grabbed something and walked out. What was they going to do? And I ain't advocating somebody to go do something stupid. I'm just saying, like, what were they going to do? They're just gamers. Hey, man, you can't, okay, call the police. They got to call the police anyway. During, before or after, they got to call the police. They just can't let this man, because they're going to be in cahoots. Is what they're going to say. Oh, they're in cahoots because they didn't call the police. They didn't do nothing about it. It just went on like nothing happened. All I'm saying is that y'all got to pay attention and stay woke. Okay, let's go.
I hit for, I think, the fourth time over the last couple of years. And this time, somebody pretty much went up to the register.
Like I said, shout out to Radical Reggie.
You know, I don't know. I remember,
keep doing videos, man. Keep making money. Keep keeping people alert. Keep telling people about gaming and all that. Keep people that don't know about games, keep them in tune with games and what games are good and what games are bad.
What he did was, while he was there, you know, people who easily rob, they're looking for money or whatever like that, you know, and stuff like that. This dude said, hey, let me get that box PS3. So, you know, he's like some kind of retro collector. He's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
If
man, seriously? All right,
let me go like this. If he's really a retro collector, he ain't gonna rob no fucking store to be a retro collectors ain't gonna be telling me, I need to get this to have it in my collection. So I gotta go steal it to get it. So you mean tell me this nigga got a house full of fucking stolen goods, but he's a collector? No, and when he gets caught, all that shit he got in his house, nigga, you can't put like this. Let me show you an example. Say somebody was buying this right here. Say somebody needed these bad and they stole them. These ain't nothing but $1.25, but they needed them so bad that they stole them because they are collectors of these. Think about it. When their house get hit up, damn, you got all that shit? Man, where you get this shit from? What the police gonna say? little shit like this. They're going to question it. They're going to question shit like this. But they come to my house question anything, all my stuff is bought and paid for. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got a place up the street. Thrift store that fucking gets this shit on the regular. So, yeah. But let's get back to the subject at hand and finish this.
Get that box PS3, we get that Pokemon, you go Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These motherfuckers are crazy, man.
And then he requested Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And he's a black man. He's a black. You look at the eyes. I ain't even got it. I don't give a fuck. He could have been Iranian. Motherfucker, if you are colored, if you this color, you are black. I don't give a fuck where you come from. Yeah, it's black. Your skin is pigmented. It's dark, nigga. Yeah, you're black. Shit. You ain't green. You ain't orange. You're dark, nigga. So there's something else to it. It's just, and then the cars that he took wasn't even like single cars where they were separated. These were in packs. So once he busts the packs down, all you got to do is you're going to find somebody with a trash can full of Pokemon unwrapped cards. I don't know. I'm just saying. But look, it's just that's what he got.
I cannot believe when I saw that video, man. I was like, dude, like, what is going on? You going to hold people up for video games? Like, what is the...
And here's my thing. Holding somebody up for video games, holding somebody up for anything. It ain't got to be video games. Just anything, period, man. It's like, come on, man. You're sad if you rob someone at gunpoint for some petty shit. If you're gonna do it big. Like I said, I'm not advocating you to do it, but I'm saying if you're gonna be that crass every time you do it big. Really rob these motherfuckers, man. If you're gonna do it, I'm sure there was something more higher than that damn fucking PS3 and it was a PS3. And look at the fucking date on this video. October 26, 2022. So this had to happen a few days ago. So that means this motherfucker you went for an old system. If you're going to go for something old, go for the most highest expensive gaming console out there. And if they have it in the store, look around the store and be like, yeah, I'm looking for your most expensive gaming system. The most expensive one. If he's an advocate collector, he went specifically for the PS3 in the case. He didn't say a collector's going to go for the most expensive shit because he's going to know I can get more bang for the buck. If I'm a thief like that, common sense, me being an old ex-thief, I'm going for the biggest gusto. Oh, yeah, let me get that right there. If I'm and I ain't never robbed no nigga with no gun, but I'm just saying it to let you know that, hey, go for the biggest, because I ain't proud of none of the things I did in life that were bad. All the good things I did more good than bad. So I was one of them thieves that was like, I was one of them thugs / thief that was like, I have a heart. Never joined the gang, but I have a heart. Even though I'm out here, hey, I'm thugging, I'm doing my thing. I'm not doing what y'all doing. Y'all selling dope to get rich and buy fancy things. I'm getting dope. I'm selling dope to fucking live, survive, eat, put a roof over my head. Damn, I ain't got no money, man. Okay, but I got this crack on me. Okay, let me go sell this crack so I can get me a motel for the night. I ain't gonna go in the house and go to sleep till I got enough to feed myself and to have a roof over my head for the night or for at least a week. In a motel or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because in California, it's expensive. And you must survive by any means. But a lot of niggas wouldn't know that. They'd be like, oh, that nigga didn't this and that. Shit. Sometimes I had it. Sometimes I didn't. And the times I didn't have it, boy, it was hell. That's why I came back to the South. Cheap living and good rent. Fuck that. But yeah, let's get back to the subject at hand.
That's the world coming to. Like this dude, you know what's funny? I feel like this dude is probably going to go post in the group. Yeah, I just got a PS3 and I got these games. Something like that.
It might be that. Now see, Radical Reggie hit it on the nose with that one, because niggas will do that dumb crash dummy shit. Go steal something and be like, hey, guess what, nigga? I hit up the Pink Gorilla and like a crash dummy. These niggas, these niggas nowadays, man, these niggas are weird. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I'm talking about really, like back then when they had VHSs, when niggas was walking around with camcorders, VHS and shit, you couldn't VHS a real fucking street nigga. Even if he was in the entertainment world. The street nigga stayed in the back. In the death row days. Suge Knight was probably the only one that the world knew. Okay, we know who Suge Knight is, but when you heard about Jay Prince, you didn't see Jay Prince all out on the map. But it's times changed. So but back then, all you heard was Rap Loud Records. Who's the owner? Jay Prince. What he looked like, you barely knew, and if you did know, you kind of a little bit, but it wasn't like you would rarely see. I'm just saying, you'd rarely see the gangster niggas in the limelight. So yeah, but getting back to the subject at hand.
You will go and flip all these things. You will go and flip all these things.
No, he won't. He ain't gonna.
Speak.
Right.
And him, I don't know who he is. I'm not too familiar with him. I've seen him before, but I'm not too familiar with. If you think he's gonna go flip that shit, you're sadly mistaken. First of all, you gotta look at the whole picture aspect of this man might fucking. He can't do it. That in Pokemon cards he can, because he can bust the packs open down and sort through the cards and pick out the ones that all right, trash. I'll get these for the low. These ones that are mediocre, and then the ones that are worth a lot. All right, we're gonna take them because it was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I mean, a grown man, Pokemon. I ain't gonna lie, I got some, you know what I'm saying? I can show you up in my closet. I got Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I even got Beanie Babies, but I paid for all that. So, look, let me show you. See this? See, I paid for my shit. You see my shit, I paid for mine. See my shit I got in here, I paid for my shit. All my shit, even these. I got these super dirt cheap. Did I want them? No, I got them because I know what they're worth. Look at this. I know what it's worth. I paid for it, bought it. I know what it's worth. But I got it for dirt cheap. Dirt! I'm talking about booty dirt. Take a shit dirt cheap. You feel me? Let me go over here and show you some other shit. All my shit I got under $1. If it was 5 and under. All my items that I got in my house are 5 and under. That means like when I went and bought it, hey, how much you want for this? Hey, work a deal with me. Okay, $5. You know what I'm saying? Like this, these are all like quarter, 50 cents. If you can fill the box up, $1 type shit. That means like I took the box, loaded that motherfucker up until I can max the box out. And if you can cover it and fill it up and tape it up, it's $1. That's what they were telling me at the place I went and got stuff from. So you think I wasn't? Look at all these movies, man. Come on. I can't even, I'm trying to pull it back so I can show you. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? This is from just doing my thing and getting my hustle on. Shit, for little or nothing. Let's get back to the subject at hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's like I feel.
And I gotta go take a shit.
The marriage.
But I'm a solid ass man that keeps it real.
I feel like he's done everything he can to kind of like.
See, broke into. They said local businesses. Local business broke into again. Employees held at gunpoint. So it's been happening more than once at this Pacific Pink Gorilla. So what does that tell you? Okay. Okay. As OG Percy say, okay. As OG Percy say, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Both of them are. Both of them are really great games. So I want to jump backwards.
And got Ring. You know the Ring cameras? What's the purpose of getting that shit if you don't even...
You're an asshole. 2, I hope you fucking get caught. 3, I hope you get your cheeks busted when you're in jail or in prison for doing
and see, and I'm going to tell you like this. He was wrong for that. Now watch how karma gets him for saying that. Nobody deserves to get fucking, no fucking human being on this earth deserves to get treated that way. He didn't go in there and bust their cheeks while he was stealing shit. He didn't go in there. All he did was hold him at gunpoint and told him, don't, you know what I'm saying? You follow protocol, you'll make it out alive. I'll make it away with my stuff. You don't follow protocol, somebody's going to get shot. Everybody knows the rules when a gun's at your face. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's a fake gun. Take this shit, man. I don't know if that gun's real or not. Oh, man, that gun looks fake. Now, if he come in with some weird look, because you can't tell nowadays, all these old fruity, colorful, rainbow looking ass guns, you'll be thinking, nigga, that's a fucking Nerf gun. And that Nerf gun really shoot some bullets out. You be like, oh, shit, that ain't a Nerf gun. It just looked like a Nerf gun. Oh, fuck. Start looking at guns and you'll see what I'm talking about. When they start showing Dracos and ARs and all that shit, and they don't look like the normal ARs and the normal Dracos. These motherfuckers look all colorful and fruity. The whole gun is fucking candy red and candy apple and all that shit. It's a candy apple gun, but this motherfucker's a real gun. Shoots real bullets. The bullets might be even candy apple. Like, oh shit, this nigga got candy apple bullets? All right.
For doing this to two innocent people that are just trying to get a paycheck. Fuck you. That's number one.
And I'm not mad at what he's saying, but then that's wrong too, because it's like, you gotta understand, man, because it could happen to you. And then you be looking crazy, telling my damn, I shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta watch our words sometimes, because our words can mean a lot to us. And words hurt like a sword cut to somebody's face. When somebody get a knife stab into the face, they give, how they say, $1.50. You can't say that shit don't hurt when niggas getting stitches and then their face is permanently scarred. So the words we say out of our mouth can scar someone for life. You know, I hope you get fucked in the ass and all that. Man, come on. Seriously? Why would you wish that man to get fucked in the ass? I would feel like he deserves to get time served. But not no serious time because, okay, shit, 3-4 years, he'll learn his lesson. Because that crime he did is only 3 or 4 years. Now, if he would have tried, now putting the gun part in it, now you'd have fucked up. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you just came in there, stole it, and ran off with it, you know, a couple of years, yeah, do you fine. You'll learn not to do it again. But you came in there with a gun and you know what I'm saying? And they can't tell because due to COVID, the mask that you wear, yeah. And that makes you look incognito. I'm coming up with a hoodie on and a mask. It's kind of cold in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, because why would he be all spoofed up like that? It's cold in Seattle. So he coming from outside. It's cold. The wind's blowing a little bit. Yeah. It rains a lot out there. From what y'all say, it rains a lot. So, yeah. Shout out to Seattle, man. Seattle, Washington, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Seattle, Washington.
And I bet you he's also a collector at the same time.
And he can't be a collector because who the fuck's going to be a collector of stealing? I never understood why I ain't going to lie. We, you know what I'm saying, had some homeboys, but you know what I'm saying? But then, back then, the stuff that they was taking wasn't, nobody was going to know that they took it. So, advocate collectors, man. It's like, how can you be an advocate collector and you're stealing your stuff? You're stealing your collection. My collection, this right here, see this? It's an Xbox. Yeah, it looks kind of a little dirty and shit. This is a modded Xbox, 2 terabyte, is it 3? No, 3 terabyte modded Xbox. And I need to get it updated and get I need to get all the stuff in her re-updated and revamped so it'll look good. But yeah, to a 16 terabyte. But yeah, that's modded. It's like, come on, advocate collectors, you know what you like. You ain't gonna be able to walk out with something like that big ass PS3. Them things are heavy too. You're gonna be walking down the street with a heavy PS3 system. Heavy as fuck. That backpack you got ain't gonna even be able to fit it because it's still in a box. All the pieces are there. It's like,
right, Reggie? Mumbled a couple stuff, and then he said, listen, don't make any moves, don't be a hero.
Yeah, please don't. He has a gun.
He went to that first because he wanted to intimidate him.
And then nobody didn't see that if I'm looking good enough, I ain't gotta be, dude, you ain't even gotta be, you can be one-eyed blind or even blind and can see that, okay, if you're partial blind, you can be like, hey, this nigga got jewelry on him. Oh shit, this nigga got jewelry. This nigga got jewelry on him. This nigga has jewelry on him. Oh, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm farting like a motherfucker. But yeah. But you can see he has jewelry on him. So it's like, oh shit, this nigga got jewelry? Yep. I looked at his hand when I seen him move his hand. He has a gun. He has jewelry on him.
Yeah, and he did it when no one else was there, which pisses me off because, like,
it don't matter who was there, nigga. Once that gun is pointed, you ain't finna play Superman. Shit. Cause once he started squeezing and busting, and then what if that gun he had was fake?
No gun on them.
What if that gun he had was fake? Think about it.
No bat, no, there's no nothing. There's nothing. Especially even if you have a bat or a knife, what are you gonna do up against, you know, a dude with a gun? But this guy claimed, he's like, I'm doing this for my brother's medical bills, and he's in the hospital right now. Fuck you, dude. I don't care what the hell you're going to. You don't get to take from other people.
Yeah.
Man, you can take from whoever you want to take from. Dude, you know, whoever that dude is that he's talking to, I'm not hating on you, man, but look, dude, if nigga want to take something, they can take it. What you gonna do? You gonna fight for it, but then at the end, if the nigga take your shit, he take your shit. You'd be surprised how I done just been, nigga told me to chalk it up as a loss, and I had to accept it. Because I know if I would have went and tried to retaliate behind it, I wouldn't be here to make this video. So what would be the purpose of, nigga, you don't let nobody punk you, man. Hey, we ain't in jail. Jail is different. I would have said, all right, nigga, we gonna fight then. But we out on the streets, my nigga. Niggas got access to weapons. Other people get involved. A lot of shit gets involved when a nigga, if I say, hey, man, chalk it up as a loss, that person can come back with their peoples and be like, hey, man. And where I was at the time, I had no family down there. And the cold part about it was the person that did that to me was supposedly my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I didn't have shit, nothing to eat, no money in my pocket, wanted to get high, the nigga looked out for me. Can you believe that shit? That's the part that fucks me up in this world, that the person that you thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this nigga buy me beers, this nigga get me drunk, this nigga get me high. He's out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying? I met this man's parents type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met your whole family, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews. Everybody in your family I pretty much met, nigga, and you just told me chalk it up as a loss. And I couldn't run to your family and be like, hey, man, this nigga took my shit, because now I'm looked at in the neighborhood, especially when you in the hood, you're looked at, oh, nigga, you went and told that nigga, well, damn, how else was I going to get my shit back? Because if I go and try to fight and say, nigga, want to squabble up, nigga, behind my shit, first thing going to be said and done is, oh, nigga, yeah, but I don't have backup like that. Because the minute I go and fight a motherfucker, now we're bitter enemies, and now his peoples are going to get at my head like on some, nigga, you fought my brother, now I got the whole fucking gang on my ass type shit. Nah, man, I think with my brain first, because I felt like what he took from me, as you can see them over there? See that up in that closet? Them all games inside them cases. Them all games inside those cases. Got back 10 times fold. And that person kept going in and out of jail. Didn't have time to enjoy what they took, because they kept in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You in and out of jail. So who won and who lost? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't lose. I won. So let me get back to the subject. And I'm sitting there getting to it.
Him taking the PS3 to me is something he knew he could flip. Because he's then saying this.
And you can't flip a PS3. I don't give a fuck how much that motherfucker's worth. You can't flip it. How you gonna flip it? The store selling it for $350. The shit probably went for like $4, maybe $5. He's not gonna be able to turn profit. And it's on the video. They showing it was $350. So he's gonna probably get like 2 something or 1 something. That's not flipping it. Because even the store owners that got the game system, whoever they got it from, they probably told them, hey, you know, we got to sell it for $350, so we'll give you 1 something. Come on, man. You know you can't flip shit like that. Flipping something is when you go and steal that bitch and it's worth $10,000. Street value. Even Pawn Stars showed us that. They was like, oh, the man told me this is worth $10,000. Yeah, but all they're going to give you is 7 or maybe 6. Because they got to turn profit. They can't give you the full fucking 10. They got to turn profit, man. They got to make money themselves. It's 10,000, but they got to sell it for 10 to make their money. How they going to break even with you? They're not making no money if they break even with you. So come on, man. Oh, the system, we selling it for $350. But they didn't give it to him for, the person they got the system for, they didn't get it from him for $350. They probably looked at it and said, hey, we'll give you $125. Because we got to make some money, or $100. They probably said, I'll give you $70. And the person was probably like, all right. Then they repackaged it, refurbished it, cleaned it, refurbished it, and put $350 on it. Because they got to make profit. They got to get their 70 back plus whatever. Man, come on. I know how business works. That's why I buy all my shit dirt cheap. 10 cent, 5 cent, $1. Everything I got in my house, I did not spend over. This is the only thing I spent over. This is the only thing I spent over. Everything else I got dirt cheap.
I get the cash in the drawer. Well, at least I get this. And the Pokemons I'll take. None of this is for him. This is the flip. And it's not like a reseller flip. This is a douchebag criminal. And I guarantee you this ain't the first time he's ever done this shit.
Okay, so let's just assume that I guess that he grabbed the PS3 not because he's a collector, because maybe that was the only valuable system they had. They might not have PS4s or Xbox Ones or whatever, so maybe that's why he grabbed it. But even so, man, he said he was doing it for medical bills for his brother. You sell a PS3 in box, and you're not going to get that much money for a medical bill. I mean,
no, because it's a lie.
And why would y'all even care that it's for a medical bill? Why would he waste the time to say that? He already got a gun pointed at him. I wouldn't even have to say shit. Y'all never thought of that, did you? Did y'all think of that? He don't have to say shit. He don't have to say shit. He could have just been like, give me what I'm asking for and don't make a crash dummy move. I'm going to light this bitch up. Come on, man. I didn't say. For those of you that never been to the hood, that's the two people that are in the talking. Maybe Radical Reggie might have visited the hood, but I'm for sure that other guy has never, ever on God's green earth been into anybody's projects. And it's not no disrespect. It's just I'm sure he's never seen what a project looks like, what a hood looks like. He's never went there and motherfuckers say, hey, what you over here for? And what you looking for? And they steal off on him and drag him up out the car and beat the brakes off him for nothing. Cause they thinking he's a 5-0 or he's coming to buy some dope and he might have some money on him and they beating him and choking his ass out. Nigga, where the money at? And he just, help. And he's yelling help and no one in the neighborhood is going to help because this is the hood, my nigga. Nigga, shit, we got to deal with these niggas when you asking for help. I'm just saying. No harm.
It's a lie.
Exactly.
It's a lie. You expect me to, like Reggie, we're on the same page.
And maybe he has been to the hood. But I'm not mad at the man, but it's just, come on, man. Come on. Think logic. Think logic. Think logic. Think logic.
For everyone watching right now, the reason I'm so angry is because, yes, this shouldn't so you said something when we started this.
There should be no reason to be mad. It's not your store. You should be mad that them dudes could have got their life taken. But you're mad about him stealing some Pokemon cards and I don't know here's my thing. I don't know if that's what you're mad about, but me personally, I don't give a fuck. All I'm concerned about is the people that was in the store that could have almost got their life taken. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't give a fuck about the store. Fuck that store. I would have helped the dude finish off fucking up the store. Fuck this store when my life's in danger. And the dude and the owner of the store should show them two dudes gratitude, extra love, and all that. He should be like, man, look, y'all did the right thing. Don't play Superman. Because even Superman, we all know the story. Doomsday, we all know the story. Or Kryptonite. Kryptonite kills him. Doomsday killed him. Fucking creature that this nigga fought. From what they say in the story. But y'all get what I'm saying. Even Superman wasn't strong enough. He couldn't stop bullets. But if you say you had a gun with just a little old piece of kryptonite in it, and he'd be sticking his chest out, I can take bullets. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, well, that gun that dude got a Glock. And that Glock got a kryptonite bullets in it. And he go to light him up. Pop, 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 pop. Guess what happens? Superman gonna hit the floor and die. Why? Because nigga, them kryptonite bullets. I'm just speaking in general. Don't pay me no mind. But let's go back and continue.
Like, man, I can't believe what the world is coming to. I wouldn't believe someone.
Yeah, I can't believe what the world's coming to too. That's why I believe in God.
This has happened before.
That's nothing. Y'all make it seem like the retro gaming stores is. Come on, man. Every store can get robbed.
And we've seen it because I've seen when Cody posted up on his Instagram, a dude just throws a brick, goes in there and takes a bunch of switches, Wonder Swans, whatever it is, right? And the thing that gets to me a lot about this is that this is a small business. This ain't like you going into Amazon. This ain't like you going into Walmart and taking stuff. You're taking it from a small business that don't need this. And
that's not
the fact that you have, I hate when
Here's my thing. Yes, it's a small business, but it's not a small business. Because there's more than one pink gorilla in Seattle. So whoever owns the name Pink Gorilla, they might have franchised off of it, but it's a known store in Seattle. It's like saying Whataburger in Texas. You can call that a small business because Whataburger ain't all over the map. It's in certain cities and states.
Media uses the word brazen theft.
Because I live in a small town in Texas. We have no Whataburger.
Not get caught. That's what pisses me off. Because, and yeah, hey, for the first time on Radical Reggie channel, we get like a mini political. These criminals aren't being put away long enough. There's not harsh enough rules, and they can just get away with anything. Like,
I wouldn't even care. The one that should be put away the most is killers and rapists and pedophiles. Give them a wake-up call. You pay your debt, and then, like, if you're a little kid and you're a killer or a rapist or a pedophile and you're a little kid, I mean, you don't get a pass, but it's not as serious because you were a child at the time. You were 16, 17. It don't matter. Still wrong. You still need to be punished. But the main ones, you grown motherfuckers doing this shit. You grown motherfuckers raping and killing. And if you're a kid and you're just like, hey, man, I didn't mean to do this. It was an accident or I meant to do it. Or whatever case, you were a kid at the time. Your brain is not developed. So, understandable. But the rest of you grown motherfuckers, once you get past 25, oh, you know what the fuck's up. You know what's up at age 25. When you get 26, you know what's up. 25 on down, I feel like, well, you know, when you're under 18, then yeah, you kind of like, yeah, you know, under 18, you're 17 on down, yeah, you really kind of like, you know, but you don't know. Your brain is still developing. But when you get 25, when you get 25 and up, you know, your brain know what's up. 25 and under, like 24 and under, you're kind of still in developing stage.
This pisses me off.
So here's the thing too. I wanted to bring up. So Cody does live streams on Twitch all the time in the store. Like I think he's damn near almost. I think he was doing a 24-hour Twitch stream once in the store because me and Jason came in the store. He's like, "Hey, you guys are live." We were like, "Oh wow!" While we were shopping in there. But maybe I figure like these guys are watching those streams. They're watching it and they're looking at what they have. They say, "Oh man, this might be a good place to hit up" or everything like that. And it's
Reggie, we watch Vlad and we watch all the rappers.
Mm-hmm.
They post what they have, they post where they bought, they post where they are, and boom, they get robbed the next day.
Yeah.
And then they get shot. Like, that's the other crazy thing. But I have to jump to something that you said. There's a clip in the video where Cody is doing a live stream, and he believes that same dude was scoping him out to rob him. And it's like, I don't want to say, listen, see it. Yeah, I don't want to say Seattle's not safe. Yeah, I don't want to say Seattle's not safe because I don't live there. I've been there for PRGE, and that's the most of my exposure I've had. I don't know what it is today. But you had said, I think Cody did everything he could to protect that place. No, he's not placing. Hold on, Reggie. Okay. Listen, I know what I'm about to say may piss people off, but it's important to think like this. You have big ass glass windows. You have a big ass. And
he makes sense on that. Now listen.
Be a hole in the wall.
He makes sense on that. You should have bars on your shit. I don't give a fuck if you in the most nicest, expensivest neighborhood in the world. Nigga, put bars on your shit. Treat your shit like it's in the hood. Like you in the projects. Put bars on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like super lock that bitch up. Once you lock that one part, wrap that big ass chain around that motherfucker. You got to get past his chain first. By the time you get past his chain, by the time you get past some bars, by the time you get past all these chains, then you gonna be tired and don't want to fucking go in that bitch and ride. But you be like, man, shit. They got this motherfucker heavy security. And then have it on there to where it's like, yeah, lasers. Something where like soon as that motherfucker go off, bloop, it automatically alerts the police. If you're gonna do it like that.
You gotta make your office. Yeah, you gotta put bars up on that thing. Yeah. You gotta have security that scares people away. Your employees, which I don't know this, so Cody would know this more than me.
And you shouldn't have to have a gun because that shit you could accidentally shoot somebody on some mistaken identity type shit, or man, fuck that practicing gun shit because this motherfucker that know 3rd degree black belt karate went and trained for the shit and still got their ass kicked. Ain't no such thing as, ain't nobody walking around here like the movies. Like you seen the Bruce Lee movie, man. Ain't no way you finna go in a dojo and whoop that many motherfuckers. And they all know karate too? Shit.
Your employees need to be trained to handle a situation.
And it was going on, and they kept going up like one at a time, two at a time, three at a time. Nah.
CAG had talked about this with GameStop, how they don't train them on what to do if they get robbed. They're just like, enjoy yourself. Like, you've known that this has happened. You have to take the precautions. Spend the money on protecting your area. It's just the smartest thing. I know I'm talking a lot, Reggie, but I'm really passionate about this.
No, you're fine. I'm just guessing he thought, like, I mean, obviously, any place you get robbed, it's like a video game store. It's like one of the most, like, really going to rob a video game store? Like, I mean, I get it. They have like brand new systems or something new or whatever like that. Maybe they'll become the target, but like for retro games,
Reggie, it makes sense to rob a game store. What is there? Money. What are people trading in? And what are people buying? They're buying items, which means cash is right there. Like,
yeah, but you grab that stuff, you still gotta flip it. You don't know who's gonna buy that stuff. You know how long it takes for stuff to sell.
The guy asked for the cash first, and then
so he did ask for cash. I thought he was asking. Okay.
Yes. So he asked for the cash first. Once he knows they comply, he says, "Well, what else can I take around this fucking place? They ain't got no gun. They no bars on the door.
Right.
Ain't no one calling the cops.
What
there's no silent. I'm assuming there's no silent alarm. And for anyone in the comments that's like, "Yo, X, you think you know everything?" I don't. But I would say this: if you've ever seen pawn shops, jewelry shops, gun shops, they're decked out with security because they know what product they have. And they know if they lose tens of thousands of dollars, they're out of business. So that's how these people walk into this place. Reggie, I'm going to say this without naming the multiple game stores in Arizona. All of them are very well protected, well guarded, and they are fortress.
And they know what to do in a situation like that.
And they know what to do, and I will say this. Unlike Seattle, because I don't know Seattle's laws like Arizona, yo, those managers, they caring. So you don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. So I don't have no fucking issues. It hurts me inside because Cody has to go through this. Because Cody has to then go filing. And he probably doesn't even feel safe at the place, let alone his employees. It's crazy. I hate that.
Luckily, they didn't look like they were traumatized, but, they were more in shock that actually happened to them, whatever. Yeah. But, man, you never know if you get somebody who's actually, like, just tripping out or wigged out and got it waving at them. What if they got pulled out and start waving around and start acting crazy and everything? They would have been in a messed up situation. But I guess, we need to come to the mindset that any store can get robbed pretty much, no matter how you look at it. I would have never thought like a retro game store like that would have got robbed. I remember the first time the guy took Pokemon stuff. They were obviously looking at the place. They knew what they wanted. Yeah. They threw a brick in there and took Pokemon stuff or some shit like that. I was like, what, dude? Like,
I remember they took like a bunch of Switches and stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff they noticed popular, whatever, like that. And they left the rest of the stuff alone, thankfully, because the other stuff was worth money. They probably didn't know that, but they were going for the more popular stuff. But I guess this is happening, man. And people just need to be a bit like take precaution, I would say.
Here's the unfortunate part about living in America right now. You need to be hyper aware of your settings. Reggie, in New York, anyone in our comments from New York, tell us about it in the comments right now. Elvis Roja, throwing it out there, all right? Check this out. You can't go on the subway right now. You can't go on the subway without getting killed, stabbed, or pushed into the fucking train tracks. Because that's all that's been happening for the last 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. LA. If you're in LA, you can't have any jewelry. You can't have any nice things. Shit, they rob you in broad daylight on Rodeo for your watch. And they don't even know if it's real or not. That's how this world is. This dude, I kind of want to take back my statement at the beginning of this. I don't think this guy was a collector. This guy was a thief. He saw easy people. He saw a place that he could take advantage of. And he did. And he did it so much. He asked for a box PS3. He didn't get $350 for that. Fuck you, dude. Let
me ask you this, man. So I want to. What do you think about going this route when it comes to these stores?
Bottom line is, and for the record, look, let me tell you something. For the record, It don't matter if you're heavily armed, got pistols. That don't mean shit. Cause ain't no telling who they might come with. Ain't no telling what type of gun they might come with. We don't know what society holds. They could sit up there and literally come through that bitch squeezing and busting off the muscle. And whoever in the store gets hit. Then just come in there and start taking shit. Niggas taking cover, but they got some shit blowing holes in the motherfucker. And whatever's not damaged, grab it and let's go. Get the money, let's go. Y'all gotta understand, man, society is fucked up now. It's not like it used to be. Even then it was bad too, but shit, it's done got more hectic now. And then niggas will go live and stream and shit like, oh, you see what I just did? And don't even care about going to jail or care about getting nothing. How many times a motherfucker done had a shootout with the police? They didn't make it. So when a nigga say, man, I just had a shootout with the cops. No, you didn't. Cause nigga, you be dead if you had a shootout with the cops.
But what if, they had a gun in the store and they taught their employees how to protect themselves or whatever like that?
So that is pretty much like a state thing because you couldn't have a gun in the store like New York, where the gun law's crazy. But Texas, Arizona, hell yeah, I think you should. Hell yeah, I think you should carry that stuff on you. I mean, we've seen so much footage of, they're robbed at gunpoint, someone with a knife, something, owner pulls out a shotgun, the guy runs. What I was always taught about owning a business is you don't if the first person tries to rob you, you better not let him get away. Because once he gets away, that's his test. That's his test to see what was this.
Even if he don't get away, let me tell you something, sir. Since you're saying that, there's niggas that have sat there and was on some crash dummy shit. See, there's crash dummies out there too. You keep forgetting that part. There's crash dummies out here that don't give a fuck about that and will do it again and try it again until they finally succeed at what they're trying to do at your place of business or whatever. Go to the hood and watch how they be, go to the projects and see how, or to the hood, to the ghettos and see how this gang is at this gang's head. And and the goal of the game is we're going to keep going back and forth with this rivalry until one side is dead.
System here. What did they do? And now I'm going to go back and get my homies and come after whatever you got. You can't be...
That ain't the case, because niggas going to do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to show, see, but then y'all not looking at the media. The media puts it out there like it's that easy to rob the store. Because the media is the one that said, hey, the store's been robbed again. Oh, damn, is that easy, that motherfucker? The media is the reason why. And how the fucking nigga gonna know on the street, oh, man, this store easy to rob. Man, no, it ain't. You just got lucky. That's what I would have said if I saw it. Oh, you just got lucky. Oh, nigga, that store easy to rob. Then when he goes again and do it, then I'll be like, oh, well, you know what? I mean, shit. But the media put it out there on blast. Hey, this store. That's why they ask for advice so they can do it again. Come on, man. Pay attention. Stay woke, man. Just stay woke.
It does.
Seattle's a tough area right now, man.
It is. And what about security? A security guard for certain hours.
Fuck a security guard. Get a policeman.
Right. There should be security.
Fuck a security guard. If y'all gonna be that crash every time, I don't like neither one of them motherfuckers. But if you have to do it, get a policeman. Fuck a security guard. Cause you got a policeman and nigga gonna be on the straight. They're gonna be on robots. They're gonna be robots in that motherfucker. Oh shit, there's a real policeman in here. Yeah, you ain't gonna try that shit with a real policeman in there.
Guards, not for that gaming.
But just in that area.
Fuck top flight security. Fuck top flight security. Get a real policeman.
Listen, man, even cops, I like it. And I have, everyone that give me in the comments for this entire thing, I really don't care. I'm being passionate about it.
No, you're not, dude. You're just mad because something happened that you love so much. That's it. I don't think it had anything to do with you being passionate about some damn video games. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
But they need protection. And you need more cops. You also need...
Do you really think niggas that create games are passionate about, oh man, I'm passionate. I can't believe he stole the PS3. You think Sony give a damn that that store got robbed of one of their game systems? Shit, man, that's how bad, that's how good our systems are. Shit, niggas will rob you for it. For a gaming system? You know me, I'm just talking. Don't pay me no mind. I'm just talking. But I'm just saying how the situation is, and this some real shit. But shout out to the both of these dudes on here, especially Radical Reggie. I don't know the other guy like that. I know Radical Reggie personally, as far as like, I watch all his videos. Him and Metal Jesus. Shout out to them brothers. I watch all their videos faithfully. Faithfully. You know what I'm saying? RTG 85, Game Ups, Ivan Michaels. Yeah.
Rules that when one of these fuckers get caught,
Game Shack or whatever their name is, them too. There's a lot of them. ETA Prime or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm saying his name right, ETA Prime. Yeah.
Caught their process and now they're out waiting trial. Fuck you, dude. Like, I'm tired of this shit, and I'm pretty sure everyone here is tired of this shit. And I know.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's something.
Look, I'm not, because shit happens. I know shit happens. You just got to believe in God, keep faith, and keep it pushing. And keep your nose out of fucking shit that's going to bring karma back your way. For a reaction, there's a reaction. So the key is to stay out the way. Go to church, stay out the way. Quit getting in the mix. This man's story keep getting robbed for no reason. Come on now. Y'all ain't seeing the bigger picture. All y'all saying is, oh, so this store got robbed. But they're showing on camera this man's store got robbed more than once. Nobody just blatantly wants to rob your store every time because it's that easy. Bullshit. Some shit you got going on that God's probably saying, I don't like ugly. Because you know God don't like ugly. So who's to say what this man might be at? Who never know? This store owner might be an asshole. We don't know what the case may be. But for your store to keep getting robbed and keep getting robbed, something's going wrong. No one just keeps robbing a store and they're doing nothing. Everybody in the store is just peaceful and humble.
Man, it's the people who pay their taxes and do the right things are not supposed to be scared to step outside because one fucker doesn't want to have a job or do something. Fuck that, man.
Right.
This nigga is really fucking. He's saying like shit. You better chill out, man. Motherfuckers watching. The nigga that robbed the motherfucking place watching. Who is this dude? Shit, he don't know motherfucking lifestyle.
Someone threw a brick through the window.
We don't know nobody's lifestyle. We don't know what they're going through. We don't know the situation. All we seen is, oh, he's robbing the place. He's a douchebag. He's a scumbag. He's a fucking a fart knocker. He's just all this fucking off the wall ass. Oh, he's a Larry. He just everything crashed. I mean, he just all the fucking bad shit you can think of, and we're not knowing. Since we're going to get on the topic of video games and all the other shit, what was Sandman? Sandman was one of those people too. He was a thief. But he was a thief that was stealing. He wasn't stealing just to be. Everybody know the story of Sandman. Just read your comics. I don't want to go into details. I don't know too much about it. I just know what I know from what I read. Because remember, he joined the Avengers. He changed his life and joined the Avengers. He wasn't just, oh, I just want to be a bad villain thief. He was out to steal because he needed money. What he needed money for what reason, I don't know. He turned into sand. It was like, oh, I don't know the reason. I forgot the reason. I can't remember the story, but Sandman wasn't really a bad guy. He was a bad guy, but he wasn't a bad guy. He just wanted to right his wrongs. When he became an Avenger, he wanted to right his wrongs. Hello. Look it up.
No. Like, through the door. Like, put your money there. I mean, put your money there. You're protecting your asset. They said that location has been there for 17 years. Yeah. He's telling you for 17 years there's been no bars or nothing like that. It's not going to scare people away. It's not going to scare people away. People are going to come to Pink Gorilla, whether it's Pink Gorilla. Every time I've been there with you, Reggie, where's the first place I want to go to?
Pink Gorilla, man. You want to go to? Well, I don't think I ever took you to the international store where that happened. Yeah, right? I did take. Do we go there?
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. I totally forgot. But yeah, Pink Gorilla hit them up and everything like that. So, I guess in the long run, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, what you were saying about like protection, I agree with, honestly. I just feel like something like this wouldn't have happened if they had their business in California, because the protection would have already been there, you know, when it comes to like
I semi-agree with that. This can happen anywhere in the world.
It can happen anywhere, but you know, I just don't hear about gang stores in California getting robbed like that because they know better.
No.
You know?
Man, niggas want to rob, they gonna rob. They don't give a fuck what city you're in, what state you're in, what fucking... You could be in the smallest town where the population is 5 people. One of them 5 people is gonna have enough and they're gonna say, you know what? I want to fucking do what I want to do.
No,
still,
yeah.
Times are changing. Times are changing, obviously. So
for the worse, because it's not going for the better.
And they're gonna have to that whole situation. You watched the video. I glanced at it. The guy came in during closing hours, obviously, right when no one was in there. I think it was closing hours or something like that.
I don't know. It looked like daytime. I don't know. But the thing is that he was the only one in the store. Right. So I don't know if there were other people who would have scared him off. But if you look at the other clip where it's Cody, right? And Cody's like, hey, we're closed. He's telling that dude knew, like, I gotta go in here when there's no one. I gotta go in here when there's no one. And he just happened to pull that shit off.
But look how shady he looked, though. When Cody looked at him like, oh, yeah. You can tell, like, man, you ain't coming in here, bro. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then that's not right to judge someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at them and you're going to instantly assume, oh, he looks like he's up to no good. That's that profiling. And it ain't even racial profiling, just profiling, period. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your toes, but make sure to watch out and see if this motherfucker bust a move, we on his helmet.
Yeah, and I feel like Cody had his arm broken. I think Cody had like something around his arm or some shit like that. And like store owners, when you open, I'll tell you what happened recently. There was a game store in Tucson that got broken in, and they went straight through the window, Reggie. They went straight through the window and took shit. And it's like when I went there the next time, they had their bars up. He's like, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fucking around. And then behind the bars was a shelf of all the games. So it's like, even if you try to get through the bar, you gotta get through this shit. It's like, you can't, it sucks that you have to learn this way. But
yeah, dude, but shit, you always gotta understand. Start doing online business. Fuck having that shit. And I don't want anyone to online business is the best way to go. Nick can't steal from something that's online.
I feel for him because he's not the only small business that this happens to.
Even small business can go online.
No one needs to go through this shit. No one's supposed to go through this shit. Right. And like I said, this is where we get a little political. We need better laws to keep these fuckers off the street. We need,
yeah, but then here's the thing. You're saying we need those laws, but then what those laws do is fuck it up for average guys like us. You, Radical Reggie, me. It fucks us up to where now it's like us. Now it's like, oh, we can barely do something in... Now that law, you know what I'm saying? Like the 3 strike law. That was for fucking pedophiles and rapists and you know what I'm saying? Niggas that was doing like just, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't for like, oh, I stole a piece of gum and now I got a strike. Did I steal a piece of gum again? Got another strike? Then I say, I get into a fight down the street and it wasn't my fault, but they don't have proof of that. So I'm in jail. Now that's 3 strikes. That's what that shit wasn't for. Okay, but we're going to leave it at that. But y'all see what it is.
And then us as civilians
doing the reaction. Y'all see what it is.
The most beautiful thing, which I don't think is ever going to happen in America.
The most beautifulest thing in America is being alive and breathing and giving God praises.
We're all we got.
And being able to wake up to see another glorious, beautiful day and getting to the money. That's the most beautifulest thing. Y'all see what it is. I love all walks of life. Salute to these 2 brothers right here. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all brothers at the end of the day. I don't see color when I see my brother. So salute to these brothers, especially Radical Reggie, only because I fuck with Radical Reggie tough. You know what I'm saying? He's another brother. He's another brother. He's like you know what I'm saying? Like how I always say my brother from another mother. Yeah, he's like another brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the other guy too. You know what I'm saying? He's another brother from another mother. But y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just stay woke and stay alert. It is what it is.
There's gonna be a point where there's more bad guys than innocent people, and that's the saddest thing about this country right now. That's the saddest thing about life at this moment.
And for the record, I don't own the rights to this video. I'm just doing a reaction, so I don't own the rights. I'm not trying to get money for this. I'm just doing it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a big fan of Radical Reggie and them, Metal Jesus, the whole Metal Jesus gang, and Kenzie and all them, you know, so yeah, but it's, you know what I'm saying, I just had to, you know, touch base on it because of what the guy was saying, the other guy. I was like, well, dang, shit, is that serious? But yeah, y'all, like I said, y'all see what it is. Cali, Texas, CNT.